Alright, yo people, welcome back to the video. And if you've been following this series so far, and as you can see, yesterday was a pretty mad video. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. But if you've been following the series so far, I'd appreciate it if you could go right now and drop a like and leave a comment saying anything. It would really help the channel and make me feel like I'm actually doing this for a reason and I'm reaching people. So today is mainly, I've been focusing on service delivery. Sorry about the state of this room, is an absolute mess. But yeah, I've been focusing on service delivery. I've booked in a call with another potential client at 3 p.m, which is in about an hour's time. But I've been making up the landing page for that client, which I signed and paid and got paid for yesterday. But I'm also about to jump into some cold calling. I've got like an hour until that sales call. But really, I'd like to sign about 3 or 4 clients this month and try to hit a £3,000 profit for May, because that would just make it feel like it's been worth it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to jump into some cold calling. I'm not going to film it because these videos just take so long to upload because my Wi-Fi is so bad. But I will update you on how that goes. I've got a few potential leads which I'm going to call first and then jump into cold calling. And then I am going to film that sales call. So that will be the main part of the video to see if I can close that. Because again, if I can close another client, and I'm aiming to charge £1,000 for this client, not 500, because I have the confidence to do that on a call now. But if I can close that £1,000 deal, then I'm just going to be so happy. Like, this will make me feel like all the work I've been putting in has been worth it. But as you know, these things are never guaranteed. You take a lot of L's in this game, so you know it might not pull through. But if you've made it this far in the series, join the Discord, drop a like and comment. And if you haven't subscribed, then come on, subscribe. But yeah, we're going to the top. And if you're on this 30-day challenge, then I appreciate you and I respect you for joining me on this, because it is hard work. So next time I see you, we'll be in that sales call. Hopefully it goes well, and thanks for watching. I'll see you then. All right, yo, so we have taken L's today. This is just like, oh, it's just one of those days, isn't it? But we have not had a successful day. So that sales call which I was talking about, the guy didn't show up, so that's 1 L. And I've just sat through about fucking 50 cold calls, and let me check. I don't really think I've scheduled any appointments, to be honest. I got a couple shaky leads and I've booked 1 call in for tomorrow, but for 50 cold calls, that is just fucking hell. Like, now I know how shaky a setup sales call is. Just because they book it in doesn't mean shit, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. It's one of those days I just don't feel like I've done that much, to be honest, because I had to work with my dad for a bit this morning, so I haven't been productive all day. But like 50 calls, emails. I've done some service delivery for the client I signed yesterday, and I get I should be celebrating that because that is a big win. But honestly, like £500 a month isn't that much. Like that's just a starter. So I don't want to celebrate it, because then I feel like that will become like my base. So I just really want to hit 3K for this month, and then I'm like, cool, I couldn't make that even if I worked full-time at my job, so I must be doing something right. So yeah, sorry for a bit of a shit video, to be honest. I'm gonna go for a run later and try to get an early night, because tomorrow, the only good thing about today is I'm over my fear of sales calls. Not sales calls, cold calling. Like, I know it's necessary now, so I'm going to just cold call the shit out of businesses tomorrow. Like, I've done 50, I'll probably aim for 150 tomorrow. So then, yeah, I just think I'm going to have days like this. Like, it's part of it. But, you know, bit of an L day. Got completely ghosted on a sales call and only managed to put 1 call out of 50 sales calls, 50 cold calls. So yeah, that's that, I guess. No more updates for you guys. If you've made it this far, to see all my L's, all my wins, be on the Discord. First link in the description. And yeah, sorry for a shit video. If you made it this far, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow, where hopefully we can have some more fucking success, because I really want to show you guys a sales call. So I'll try to film that one tomorrow. But again, if you don't show up, there's nothing I can do. So sorry about that, but keep grinding, man. Even when shit days like this happen, just keep pushing through.
cocaine city where I come from. Mummy ain't smiled in a while cause her son's gone. And I ain't seen S in a while, still stressed but I smile cause my lifestyle's definitely wild. Late nights bagging, should've been rapping, now everyone's trapping. Tell a fuck boy still catch me in traffic. Seat back leaning, shot fire rapping. Lost in thought on the block till
to tell the truth, I'm tired, but honestly it don't matter. Like, today is going to be the day that things change. If you've been following the 30-day series so far, drop a like, subscribe, and join the Discord. That's first link in the description. But yeah, it's like 6:15 right now. I'm up, about to do some service delivery for a couple hours, and then we're going to be banging out cold calling all day, because today I'm going to make it a good day. After yesterday, if you've been watching, you'll know that wasn't the best day. But yeah, we're going to make this work today. And we're going to make it a day that things change. And then I've got a sales call booked for 5 p.m. I mean, hopefully they fucking show up. But, you know, we'll see. But if they do, I'm looking to close that in a 1-call close, which would be great. And then I've got training later, which I don't know how much I can show. But if I can, I will show you a bit of it. But yeah, that's the day. Basically, service delivery, cold calling, and then 1 sales call. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll probably try to film that sales call so you can see if I close it or not. But I tried to do that yesterday and they didn't show up. So I'll do my best in it. But yeah, I'll see you in the next bit. Alright, yo people, welcome to day 12. Yeah, so we're having another L day, I'll be real. This is not looking good. So yesterday I had a sales call, and then he didn't show up and he rescheduled for 11:30 today, and it's currently 11:37 and I haven't heard from him. So if I was in the position to be like, I don't want to work with people that don't show up to calls, then I would love that, but I had to reschedule. Like, I'll take anything I can get. But now he hasn't showed up for 2. I'm not gonna chase him up. Like, I wouldn't want to work with him anyway. But yeah, I'm sitting through cold calls on cold calls and I'm not really getting anywhere, you know. Every meeting which I schedule is for like the week after, and by then people aren't as invested. And yeah, man, I'm struggling a bit. I'm thinking, is my niche even worth it? Because honestly, I think I've called like half of the roofers in the UK, and you know, it's just not going great, is it? So we'll keep going. Like I said, it's 30 days of SMMA and I'm not even halfway. So obviously keep pushing, but it's fucking demoralizing when this happens. Like, this guy scheduled a call with me. I called him yesterday. I called him half hour before the call starts to confirm, and he confirms, and then he just doesn't show up. Then he calls me and says, can we reschedule? And then doesn't show up to the fucking reschedule. So it's just annoying, like. But yeah, that's part of the game. We'll keep it going. And yeah, today we're just going to be cold calling and doing Instagram outreach. I was saying to the boys on the WhatsApp, the move from now is 5 cold calls and then 10 Instagram DMs, like just on repeat. Try hit 10 of those. So that would be 50 cold calls on the day and 100 Instagram DMs. But yeah, like I said, it's getting pretty demoralizing. Like, having 3 bad days in a row, I don't feel like I'm really getting anywhere. I'm doing service delivery for my client. If you want to see that, let me know. But it's all stuff that I've probably shown before. But yeah, man, fuck, this outreach shit is hard. I'm thinking I could double my output if I employ a cold caller through like Upwork, but then I don't know if they're going to be like good enough to do what I do. I'm not good at it, but they might even be better than me. So I'm going to look at that now, spend like 5 minutes doing that. I scheduled to call someone back at midday today, but that was a little bit of a half-hearted thing from him. So I don't even know if he'll be interested, but I will call him. Yeah, I'm not recording all my cold call sessions just because like it's only so much of it is quality. Like I'll call 60 people and book one appointment, and no one wants to sit through that. So, and also that is a myth to edit that, because it's like an hour and I've got to cut it down to like the three best bits. It's just long. I'm in the Discord cold calling if you want to see that. Join the Discord, because then you can actually hear me. And yeah, so today is gonna look like this. I'm gonna call up that guy now and see if he wants to reschedule. But then again, I don't want to work with him now anymore. I'll call him though, just to see if he can jump on the call. And then I've got that rescheduled call for 12 with someone else. And then I'm going to try hire someone on Upwork to do cold calling for me, because if they can set me appointments, then that's great. And then back to cold calling and DMs. But yeah, this shit is getting long now. I really want to sign another client or two this month, just to make it like, because like £500 is not, it's not a lot of money, man. It's not enough to just make £500 and then relax. Like even if I made 10 of, no, I need to make 10 times that to feel like I've had a good month. And you know, it's just tough, innit? We're what, day 12? Yeah. You know, keep going if you're on the challenge, but I'll keep you guys updated.
Different though. I'm from the hood now, I live in a mansion. These niggas are mad, I'm counting these bags while I sit in the phantom. Went to my jewelers, I spent $250,000 on my wrist and medallion. They said I'm ugly and now I get money, she thinks that I'm handsome. Touchdown Dubai with the gang and we had a fun night. Went straight to the Louis V shop, from there we went club white. Remember them days on the estate when we had to fight over. Won't see me in the club and don't shank, fam always bring my strally. Before I went jail, I was selling Stardogs and bricks at Ami. When I had no packs, I had to take a trip to Cali. I ain't even bring no suitcase, I just bought a list of Addies. They ain't trapping like me, we ain't got the same quotes. If you ain't tryna buy a yacht next year, we ain't in the same boat. Niggas know I'm the plug, got bum shelf and expensive weed. And I got mids, got bandos and expensive weed.
Alright, so yo, I'm really sorry about the lighting. It's currently day 14, so we've done quite a big jump since the last video, but honestly, I've just been taking a few L's and it's not been going that well. But then I don't know if you can see in the last couple clips, I was just being a bit negative. And then I clocked that, like, okay, this is what it's like this is how it is. It's not going to be easy to just sign client on client on client. And I thought after that first client, like, I just made it and everything was going to come easy from them. But no, it's not like that. I need to keep going, keep pushing. And I've done cold calling, and I'll show you now, to be honest, that I have 6 calls booked in my calendar for next week. So give me one sec. Okay, so if you have been following, you'll know that a couple of my sales calls, the people didn't show up, which really is like demoralizing, especially when like you're spending time prepping for those calls and getting ready, and like you're expecting them to happen. So as you can see here with this call on Friday, today's Saturday, and with this call as well on Friday, neither of them showed up, which was just a bit of a piss take, especially considering that this guy here rescheduled and another guy rescheduled as well, and they didn't show up to the reschedule. So when that happens, it just is annoying. Like, it makes you feel a bit shit, because you know you're expecting people to show up. But you'll see I was being negative, I was complaining, and then like I had a bit of a mindset shift towards the end of Friday, and I just clocked that like I can either sit here and bitch about it, or I can just call up another 1,000 leads and book some fucking jobs. So towards the end of Friday, I just started banging out cold calling, and I've booked in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs, 6 sales calls for next week. Obviously, now I know that I'm expecting at least probably half, if not more, of these to not show up. But then hopefully I can get on like 2 good calls, and then hopefully I can get 1 more client next week. That would be a real win. And I'm looking to sign that next client on a £1,000 a month retainer. So that would be 1.5k profit on the month, which would be great, assuming I can stick to my service delivery. But I'm pretty confident that I can deliver 10 appointments to every client which comes on board with my services. And then towards the end of Friday, people stopped picking up because people are going home for the day. So I kind of called it a day at like 5 or 6. And then now, if you live in the UK, you'll know it's a bank holiday weekend. So there's no point trying to book calls from now. No point trying to do outreach. It was some royal family thing today with the king's coronation. So again, no point doing outreach. Sunday, I never do outreach, mainly because I'll be with the family a bit more and I'll be recording more YouTube videos and focusing on that. I don't feel like there's a lot you can do on Sunday either because a lot of businesses are closed. And then Monday is another bank holiday. But I do have a call booked on Monday, but this guy is Italian, so he seemed pretty interested. I mean, I doubt it's going to go that well, but only because he said that he already has a guy doing Google ads, which is working well for him. So he's like, he was interested, but I don't know if it's going to pull through. And to be honest, hopefully he shows up. So I really want to show you guys a sales call. I really want to make that a video. So if he shows up, I'll be recording it. And any Loom video or any Zoom video call, which I get booked for next month or next week, is going to be shown on the YouTube channel. So hopefully you can see me sign a client and close the deal live, like in front of your eyes, because, I want to show that to you guys. But the point of this video, sorry to be waffling on a load, but the point of this is to say that it's meant to be hard, man. It's not going to come easy. And if you are struggling and you do feel like quitting, then good, because you're doing something right. And that happened to me on Friday when I was like, I can either sit here and cry about these 2 sales calls not showing up and cry over the fact that I've just done 80 cold calls and no one was interested, or I could just keep going and book more calls. And look, that's what I've done. And I'm not saying all of these calls are going to show up. I'm not saying I'm going to sign another client, but if they don't, then good. I'll just keep doing more calls. It's a guy called Jocko Willenick, and he has that mindset where he's saying that if you're struggling, if you're tired, if you think of quitting, then good, because then you're doing the right thing, and that's how it's supposed to be. Most people quit at this point, and that's why not a lot of people make it. So come Tuesday, I'm going to have a long list of leads where I can just start calling them up and booking more and more calls, taking more and more sales calls, because I have completed the service delivery for my current client, which you can go see. I'm going to post a video on that probably tomorrow, just going through exactly my step-by-step service delivery. And yeah, that's the plan, really. So now you're all up to date. Sorry that this is just one video from day 11 to day 14, but honestly, not a lot happened. Just missed sales calls and cold calling, really. And I'm not going to just show you guys 4 hours a day of cold calling. It's going to be a bit of a waste of time. And I also can't show you guys like me on my laptop just coming out of a list of leads. Is also boring. So I am going to do a service delivery video showing you what I do to get results from my current client. And there'll be a lot more content coming next week, especially if I can get some sales calls going. And I'll also show you my cold call script and how I'm calling up businesses and booking these appointments. Because honestly, within about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I managed to book 6 meetings. That is dependent on the time, dependent on like how confident I'm feeling. And also it's a bit of luck, but I do have a decent script, and I managed to book 6 calls for next week, which, like I said, hopefully we get at least a 50% show up rate. And then from there, at least close one of them. That would be lovely. If not, more cold calls, book more sales calls in, and get it cracking, really. No more complaining from now is my new thing. Like, just because I signed one client, I definitely haven't made it. Now, after next week, I'm really going to be looking to have at least one more client signed. And then after that, I want to sign one more in the month. If before the end of May, I can sign 2 more clients on a £1,000 a month retainer and hopefully hit towards that £3,000 mark, then I'd be really happy with what I've done this month, and it would feel like the hard work has paid off. But enough waffling from me. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. If you haven't already, make sure you're in that Discord, because that's where all the value's at. I'm in there basically 24/7 helping people out. And you're also going to just meet a load of cool people that are on the same wavelength and on the same grind journey as you. So join the Discord. It will be the first link in the description. I look forward to seeing you in there. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.